but we're just going to skip to this because I can't stand the scrolling. Oh, that's even more annoying. Okay, so there are the line drawings. You kind of do get a 2-for-1. I mean, this bottom one is really just like a basic t-shirt. And then you get the fancier style as well. So that's kind of fun. And then this is size chart. I can't see any of those numbers. That's also in centimeters. Do we have it in inches? No, we don't. So we don't, right? I'm just double checking. Oh wait, that says inches. Okay, so then it's down here. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I get it now. So full bust of the B cup is 31. So yeah, it looks like 3.5 inches, maybe 4.5 inches of negative ease in the bust. That's kind of a lot for a mid-weight. Yeah, just pay attention to the stretch recommendations. I love that it has negative ease though. That gives us a lot to work with. In the waist, we have, it looks like 0 ease. So it will be fitted to exactly to your body in the waist, but then like super tight across the chest. Okay. Next up is Nina Lee. This is her Holland Park dress. This is the smaller size range. You saw the listing had the other size range. 14 variations on this guy. See how this pictures roll and you have to go all the way down all of them for this to scroll? That's annoying. This is your ultimate cottagecore pattern, perfect for trips to the farmers markets, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fitting is a breeze. More elastic channels. So it looks like indie designers are really, really trying to help you guys with fit via elastic. Choose between making a dress or a top and 7 different options of each of those, varying from narrow straps that tie in sweet bows to dramatic bohemian sleeves gathered at the waist. Wow. Confident beginner. Sleeve variations include narrow straps, wider frill straps, puff short sleeves, 3/4 length sleeves with optional upper arm gathering. So that's kind of 2 versions. Full length sleeves with gathered wrists and options for further bands of gathering. 3 elastic channels between the bust and waist. A-line skirt designed to finish at the lower calf. Option buttonhole markings for using ribbon or tape instead of elastic to gather the neckline. Okay, so you'll have buttonhole markings, I guess, on the side seams or maybe on the front. I'm not sure. Then we have suitable fabrics are lightweight fabrics with softness rather than body, such as cotton lawn, lightweight linen, linen viscose blends, and rayon. Softness rather than body is not something many adventurous beginners are going to understand. It's kind of hard to explain the difference when you don't have a sample in front of you, but softness rather than body. So body is something like gauze, I guess. Body's like fullness. Body's like, oh gosh, it's like body has like a lot of fullness to the drape. I don't even know if I'm doing a good job of explaining to it. Rather than softness, which is like a softer drape, which is like not necessarily drapier, but just not as not as billowy. I'm doing a terrible job. But so that's why that's not a great way to explain that. But she does give these 4 suggestions on what to use. So that's a little bit helpful. I also am not convinced that that's necessarily true. I think you can use fabrics with body. You'll just get a different look. You won't necessarily get the cottagecore look that you think you might. And then elastic, fusible interfacing, safety pins. Okay. So scroll all the way back up here and get to these photos. All right. So we have elastic up here at the neckline, elastic on this version of the sleeve, 3 channels of elastic here, and then the rest of it is just a straight skirt. This also has raglan sleeves. Also, Nina Lee's team or anybody who does web development for sewing patterns As you can see, as I'm scrolling down, which is an interesting feature rather than being able to scroll left to right, it does take the website a little bit of time to load each pattern, so maybe reconsider that. Here's the strapped version where basically you just eliminate the sleeve and you have the casing that's in here continue up to make straps. Same for the back. Here's the really long sleeve, which I have about a gajillion vintage sheets that would look so beautiful in this. Off the shoulder. Oh, the top is super cute, and that's the little thing with the frill. I love that. Yeah, why not make a million of these? Geez, they all look so different. Okay, here's the size chart and finished garment measurements. So we have 10 inches of ease in the bust, and then the waist. Okay, so you can see, oh, let's do this one. So 10 inches of ease here. There is that. You can see there's gathering here, and then there is some extra ease along the side. Most of it is going to be controlled with this bit of elastic as well as this bit of elastic. So it does have that much ease, but doesn't look like it, I guess. You could easily size down, like if you're in between sizes or you have like a larger waist and hip, you can easily size the bust down for sure. The waist has, well, that can't be right. Now maybe I'm questioning this. Oh, okay. Maybe the waist does have, what was that, 16 inches of ease, and it's all brought in by this? Maybe. I would double check that, to be honest. And then the hip has, gosh, 15 inches of ease. So, yeah, but by the looks of it, you could size down. If you're asking me, I don't think you need that much ease everywhere. You could easily get away with half that in every location. But, I mean, there is gathers, right? There is extra room here, and she's probably calculating the ease before it's gathered, before the elastic is put in. So I guess it depends on how elasticy you want it here. You know what I mean? Okay, that's the Nina Lee Holland Park. This is Sinclair's new pattern. This is the Dune wide leg woven pants with yoga waistband. So wide leg, so woven pants with a yoga waistband. I thought we did away with that a long time ago. I thought that was like 2010 to 2015, and then we all left that in the dust. But apparently not. Because here we are with a sewing pattern for just that. Easy fitting wide leg pants with knit yoga waistband, yoke in the back, and optional inseam side pockets, cargo pockets, front patch pockets, or back pockets with flaps. Come in full length, above the ankle length, and capri length. And then here's the inseams for that. The technique you'll master. I love that to help determine if you are going to successfully make this. Like if you've done all of these things and maybe just one or two of them are new to you, you could accomplish it. If everything's new to you, you might want to start with an easier pattern. Detailed tutorial. That's what's inside. US sizes 0 to 30 in petite, regular, and tall height range, so very size inclusive. Beginner, 2 to 3 out of 10 level. Light to medium weight fabrics like cotton voile, tencel, linen blends, lightweight denim, lightweight twill, and similar fabrics. And then for the waistband, medium to heavyweight knit fabrics with at least 50% four-way stretch and excellent recovery, like performance athletic, swim fabrics, I don't know about that, cotton lycra, and similar. You can easily do like a midweight jersey again, and then fabric for the lining. And then here's the fabric recommendations. You don't need a ton. Okay, some interfacing, elastic, and thread. Okay, this one you cannot zoom either, but at least we have a right-left scroll. The shirt matches the waistband on this one, so a little hard to see, but I don't know. Because I have such a larger bum. This seam here, maybe if they match. Do we have any that match? Oh, that one you can't even see the waistband. But the rest of the pants look great. So, oh, here's one that looks like more of a part of the pant, like a belt, kind of. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and hers didn't have that bumpy seam, that join where the seams come together. That one looks really good. This one, this is like a double brush poly or something. Really drapey. That's pretty. Oh, wait. It's supposed to be woven, this part. So she must have used a challier. I don't know. That drape on that one is really pretty with the waistband, though. And then here's one. Maybe her waistband is the same as this knit top. That's a cute idea. Here's one where they match. But again, I can't zoom. Okay, maybe I stand corrected. They do look like they're super comfortable. Obviously, anyone who is an apple shape is really going to love these because you're going to be able to fit your hips and not have to worry about your waistline so much. Those of us who are pears, I mean, a regular elastic waist pant is going to do just fine for me because I can adjust that easier than I can adjust this. But I gotta say, if you make them in the right size and you really lean into like the wide leg, easy fitting part of the pant, I don't know, it's kind of cute. People who are going through a pregnancy, 1,000,000%, you guys are like, probably buying this one up. Here's the capri length. That's over like a swimsuit, kind of like a swimsuit cover up. I don't know. I can't say that I'm going to like run out and make this one, but I do see where there's a place for it. I do see why some people would like it. But maybe fitting for me, I don't know. Okay, Helen's Closet came out with the Sun Star swimsuit pattern. This is an advanced beginner pattern that includes a fun wrap style swimsuit, one piece or two piece. Top features a crossover front, good coverage, thin shoulder straps that are reinforced with elastic. Bottoms are high cut on the sides and have a cheeky cut in the back. The wrap front, top, back, and leg openings are finished with swim elastic. Top and bottoms of the two-piece are finished with fabric bands. Sunstar is a great swimsuit for blah, 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 blah. Okay, new favorite suit, of course. B cup from sizes 0 to 22 and D cup from 12 to 34. That includes a hip of 33 inches to 62 inches. Advanced beginner, probably because of the fabric, but don't be afraid of swim. It's not that hard. 50% stretch horizontally and vertically. You can buy swim knits lots of places nowadays. So don't feel like that's going to be the hard part. I can't promise you they have them at Joann, but I know that they have them online, lots of different places. Nylon polyester prints with high spandex count. May look for chlorine resistant fabrics. UPF ratings. Swimwear lining. Okay. Oh, lightweight power net. Okay. What am I saying? Thread, stretch needle, 1/4 inch wide swimwear elastic. Okay. So this one, you can zoom and you can scroll left to right. This is everyone's preferred method for the user interface. If any of you developers out there are watching, this is what we like. And then to make this even double better is if you can zoom in on this photo, which you can. I'd like it to zoom in a little bit more, but this is fine. If every website were like this, I would be a happy girl. Okay, so again, we've got the crossover happening here with the straps. There is a little bit of something going on here, but I can't tell if it's because she's got her arm up, but the little bikini looks really good. It looks like it's gonna, hold her in, and that's what I'm concerned about with really any swimwear, but especially making my own. Like, is it really gonna hold me in? Is it really gonna stay in place? I don't want to have all this extra ease on my swimwear. I want it to be like basically stuff me into a sausage casing. But that's what I feel most comfortable in personally. Here's the one piece. That's so cute. This is the cheeky style, so it's medium bum coverage. You could always bring this down and around. You could even make it a boy short. And then this is the bikini version. Are we going to get any pictures? Oh, I wanted to see that. Yeah, the band might be considered a little bit loose on her. but I don't think she feels like she's going to jump in the water and it's going to come off. I don't know. I'd have to put it on to see how it feels. Oh, they got her out of the lake and everything. Good for you. Okay, there's Helen herself. So you can see her band is much more fitted. This is Helen of Helen's Closet. So hers is much more fitted. You can see that here. She's also a classic apple shape. So for those of you that are like, will this look good on me? She's an apple. There's the back of hers. Yeah, the high rise is nice. I think it's probably very comfortable. This could be even a little bit more cheeky on her to balance out the high rise. I just get nervous about high rise looking like a diaper. But that looked okay. That looked good. I wouldn't see that on myself and think, "Oh my gosh, I'm wearing this huge diaper." But yeah, you can see hers is fitted a little bit differently. Even in this photo, it's a little loose fitting throughout for her. She could size down like 1 or 2 probably. Yep. Pretty pictures. Okay, is that it? Nope. Here's Helen in her one piece. Again, you can see it's a little bit more fitted. Yeah, I don't know. That's just me, my personal preference, but I would want this guy to be a little bit higher. But that's just me. That's just me. That's not a knock on the pattern at all. You make it however you think it would look best on you and what you're more comfortable in. This version might be a little bit more fitted, maybe. I think it would also have been cool to see one color blocked where these 3 things are different colors and then the band and the bikini are different colors. That would have been fun and a good knock on like ready to wear, like something you would see in ready to wear. Okay, there we go. That's fabric. Here are sizes. Do they talk about how to size this? Waistband, the hip. They talk about where it's measured. It has negative ease, smaller than your body measurements. Designed to be form-fitting, 50% stretch, but they don't tell what the finished... Oh, no, these are finished. So they don't tell what the regular measurements are. You have to go somewhere else for a measurement chart, right? Oh, no, you just have to go back and forth. Well, that's kind of still annoying. Okay, so in the waist... Well, no, it was the waist. Good. It was like the underbust that was interesting. So the underbust is 27. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. Okay, the underbust was 27. Oh, they're not going to give us that. Okay, let's look elsewhere. The chest is 32 for a 0 and 29. Nope, that's 12. So 29 measurement chart, 24. So that's 5 inches of negative ease in the chest. But I guess if your chest is a lot bigger than your underbust, you should double check also the underbust measurement, which shouldn't be too hard. You should be able to just measure this band and it be good. So this top band is your waist measurement. So the waist is 22 in the smallest and 24. So 2 inches of negative ease, which I think is what this band should also be. Yep, so I would adjust that band to fit to be 2 inches of negative ease, just like this waistband is. Okay, cute though. Might be a little bit late to start getting started on swimsuits, but you never know. Maybe you're going on a winter vacation somewhere warm. Okay, this is Notches Patterns. This is the Keiko top and dress. Peplum top to chic dress. Keiko's the ultimate summer garment. Comes in different cup sizes. 46 different variants. That's fun. With and without seam allowance. Those of you that prefer sewing patterns without seam allowance, can you please comment down below and let me know why? Just curious, just as a bit of research, no judgment. I'm just wondering if there's a preference for without seam allowances anywhere. Okay, then, a cheat sheet for organized sewing practice. Okay. Multilingual languages in English and Dutch. And then sizing US 2 to 30. Here's the size chart. Let's see what that means, because since it's a European pattern, sometimes their size 2 is not the same as ours. So women's sizes in inches, it goes from a bust of 31 and a half up to 50 or up to 60 essentially. So yeah, that's really great. Love that. Size chart, cup size. Okay, you guys can look through that if you've got different bust cups. Okay, and do you see how the description, the whole page is scrolling at the same time? Thank you. From blah, blah, blah. We've seen all this already. Fabric choice. From airy cottons to elegant viscose and silk-like fabrics. The bodice piece is lined. You can also use very lightweight fabrics. You can also use sheer fabrics for that reason too. But even heavy fabrics such as jacquard or denim will result in a nice effect. We made the blue dress from a double-sided jacquard and it's quite thick. It gives firmness to the bodice and volume to the skirt. Don't be afraid to experiment. Okay, so variants. We have a little banded top with straps, and we have a peplum. We have above knee, we have knee, we have maxi. Then the back can either be tied, zipped maybe. And then this, I think, is discussing peplum with a skirt options. Skirt with a skirt options. And then all the tiers. Interesting. Oh, it talks about the closure. Top or dress with button or tie closure. Button closure, tie, both of those are hard to put on, guys. If you make a tie closure, you can also opt for these views with bottom part attached to middle seam. Oh, so it's removing this bottom panel. I wonder why you can't do that with a button closure. With bottom part attached to top seam. So now they're removing this whole piece here and just moving the skirt right up to the straps. So you have this version. What an interesting thought process to get us here. Okay, so has a level difficulty of 2 to 3 dots out of 5, out of 10, out of how many? I don't know. Fit, different pattern pieces for different cup sizes. Front bodice comes in sizes A to G. Narrow shoulder straps from ribbon, or pattern parts for wide shoulder straps. Skirt pieces are generous and you can sew as many layers. Wow. Okay. So what are the fabric requirements? Yeah. Okay. So it looks like up to 5¼ yards. Yeah. It's going to take a lot of fabric to make the version with this and then the maxi. That's going to take the most fabric, but we are enlarging. Okay, I accept your cookies. Okay, this is the perfect website. All right, so that's that. This is the jacquard that they were talking about that has some more structure to it. This is what I was suggesting, making it out of sheer fabrics, because you can, use a solid for the lining there. Super fun. These we've already seen. There it is in like a linen in its most basic form. Oh, again, I guess you're putting it on without the straps, moving this to the front, getting yourself into it, and then swooping it back to the back, and then putting the straps on. This is the ribbons also. Yeah, it's interesting. The shape, I think, is very modern, very cool. I love it with an elastic waist skirt. Volume on volume, kind of. But the little peplum feels like very wearable and appropriate too. I gotta love an editorial photo shoot. I wanted to see more versions. I get that they just put on different outfits, but Can we see more versions by chance? I guess 3. Well, at least give us the most dramatic and the least dramatic. At least give us the full dress version, which we're not going to get that. That's it for photos. Darn. Okay, well, you have to kind of just picture it yourself, but it could be cool. I like that there's lots of options, and I think most people will appreciate that too. Okay, here's Seamworks. Why did I only get one? There should be 2 patterns for July, but I only found the one. This is the Ash dress. Simple, elegant slip dress, perfect for easy layering. Subtle V neckline at the front with adjustable straps. Upper torso is lined for a clean, polished finish. Dress is designed with a French dart, which is this. Is very angled. Practical side slits, touch of ease and movement, while the center back seam completes the streamlined silhouette. Ash is your go-to place. Yeah, for sure. This is just easy and drapey and beautiful and easy to wear no matter what size you are. Yeah, you could wear this day to night, dress up, dress down. Really easy and beautiful. Let me see. There we go. So there it is in 2 sizes. Yeah, just really, really easy. And then they have pattern extra. You can add straps that tie in the back and loop in the front in a simple, unique detail. So it's like 2 straps that tie in a bow. That's really cute. And then these are some people that made them already. Oh, she added like a lot of swing to hers right here. You can see, I don't know if she did slash and spread or if she just made a really big size, but she got more of a swingy look on hers, whereas Sarah's is more fitted. Okay, I think this is the July pattern, the other one, the Baker dress, smock dress. Charming addition to your wardrobe, features unexpected details, opportunity for color blocking, perfect for lightweight woven, flowy fabrics. Notch neckline, adorned with a tie. Lined yoke finishes just below the bust, which hers does not. So if you're fuller busted, you'll need to add some length here. Very common adjustment for you guys to have to make. Delicate gathers below the yoke on both the front and back center panels. Follow a gentle A-line silhouette. Princess seams. Add structure and shape, and poof sleeves feature an elastic casing that finishes just above the elbow. All right. So the back yoke looks long enough. It's just the front yoke doesn't have quite enough to get up and over the fullness of her bust, meaning that seam starts right here, which kind of makes her look wider than she is in the front, where it should be coming down, like cupping her breast, and then starting from here, giving her some kind of waist. But it is really pretty and very lovely. See how hers is so much lower? That's what I'm talking about. It kind of feels like, I don't know, teacher, like mom, like Ann Taylor Loft. If you love Ann Taylor Loft, I bet you love this dress, right? Still sweet, very wearable, many different occasions, very easy to sew. Okay, perfect. All right, then Style Art came out with 4 patterns. Style Art is always releasing a ton of patterns. I think they come out with 1 a week, which is what this would indicate. But this is the Reynolds woven top. We don't get much information from Style Art. Relaxed fit, ruffle neck, elbow length raglan sleeve. And then the sizing is not optimal. Size chart is bust is 30 to 67. Just kidding. When I said it wasn't optimal, they must have done something to increase the sizing. My bad. You do have to choose one size, or you can go to their Etsy and choose from 3 sizes. I think multi-pattern here. So digital pattern multi-size is this listing. And now you can choose between the 3 size groups. That is Australian dollar 16 whereas the single size is Australian dollar 13. So I think that makes this one single size like around $11. But either way, here's the top. So ruffly collar, optional ties, gathered neckline, wide sleeves. Yep, this is it. That feels really loose. Maybe because she did, even if she tied it, I think it would look really big. Certainly the drape of that fabric isn't giving the front neckline, doing that a whole lot of justice. Or maybe they needed to tie it tighter. I just feel like it should be up more, like this one is. Okay, so that's Reynolds. This is Clayton. So I think this is like a whole pack of shirts. Shirt with 2 body shape options, a relaxed shape with a back yoke, and optional collars, sleeves, and pockets for a classic fit shirt with optional front, back yoke, sleeves, and collars and pockets. So it's like, if you want a button front shirt, this is the only one you'll ever need kind of thing. Okay, so we get, oh shoot. We get a relaxed fit top featuring full-length sleeves with placket or binding on split, tab for rolled up sleeve option, large patch pocket. Patch pocket. Features for both of them are long pointed collar, dog ear collar, stand collar, necktie, frill collar. Also, you get both of them get the option of a shaped pocket with flap, single cuff with 2 button closures, double cuff with 1 button, sleeve 3 elbow length, sleeve 4 3/4 length. And then the classic fit has full length sleeve 2 with placket or binding, front and back yokes. So you can kind of see a difference here in the shaping mostly. But that's really kind of cool and smart. You'd never need another one again. And if you wanted to do something funky and different with it, you just hack one of these. That to me is well worth the $16. Oh, wait. It's not $16 anymore. It's $21. These are the single options. Yeah. And so then the multi-size is going to go up to $24. But still kind of worth it. Maybe. This is the Mila designer dress. Described as knee-length simple slip-on dress. Okay, thank you for that. So we have an optional contrast top panel, no side seam, center front seam, center back seam though. That's cool. Here it is in like a denim-y looking thing. I was picturing it in something way more structured. Not this denim. It also seems to be pretty much a straight column from here, so I'm not entirely sure how that would fit me as a pair. If you're an apple, you would love this. If you're inverted triangle, you would love this. But yeah, I was picturing more like scuba, I guess. I don't know why. And then lastly, we have the Forest Tote, which I don't normally include accessories, but this one was just too cute. I love the patchwork of it all. It's described as scrap busting patchwork tote bag. So, style with Sunday. Oh, how to style it. Okay, cool. So there's our bag. Let's see it made up in person. Yeah, they used a lot of like more drapey chambray. Oh my gosh. But you could use like real denim. And it's really big too. Very cool. Very cool. Easy to sew. Use up your scraps. And have a great time. All right, so that is going to do it. Those are our indies, our new indies for July. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know if you are going to pick up any of them. Let me know how you think the indies are doing. And if you know of any brands that are releasing patterns regularly that weren't featured today, let me know and I'll add them to my list of ones to check to see if they put out new patterns every month. But that's going to do it for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!